In London, in Leke Sanusi's church, Leke called me and said, there's a woman in Nigeria that if she can enter this meeting, her problem will be solved. I've asked her to join the next plane because the meeting is ending over the weekend. And the woman came the next day and knelt down and said, sir, I'm a billionaire, but I'm suffering. I have a sugar plantation in Bashita. I took water from River Niger 25 miles to irrigate thousands of hectares of sugar cane. And the traditional rulers in the place called me and asked me to make certain sacrifice. And I told them, I said, I'm a Christian. I cannot make sacrifice. And they said, well, you are from Ondo State. You came to Kwara State here to set company here. We are the owner of the land. We are telling you how to operate here. You are saying you are a Christian. We will speak to our land. Our land will hear us. And they spoke to the land. Sugarcane that are as tall as myself, inside water, dried up. I said, is that the case? He said, yes. Where? He said, Bashita. Bashita is 1 hour from Ilorin. Where? Go there. Go and wait for me. She says he will use helicopter to fly me from Ilorin to that farm. I said, I know the place. Go and wait for me. If you fly me with helicopter now, helicopter land in Ilorin, they see me enter. The next day, they will line up in front of my house to start. I got there, I saw a plantation that the sugarcane factory had shut down because the raw materials to come from the field to feed into the factory is not working. So the factory has shut down. Sugarcane as tall as myself, inside water, dried up. Infiltrating the enemy's territory. I raised 2 of my young men and I asked them to go to Bashita and enter the town at night. And I secured a room in Dr. Agbede's house. I said, please keep these men for me. Just give them food once per day. They will not come out during the day. They will come out at night only. And they will trek through the community to locate the power centers in the community. There are places in Yoruba, you call the place Ojubo. Ojubo. That's the power center. That's where the demons, that's where you offer the sacrifice. That's where they come and collect the sacrifice. So I said, when you go through this town in the night, infiltrating the enemy's territory, don't forget. When you get into the place in the night, for 3 days, be going up and down and let nobody see you. And locate for me the power points. So when I come, I will go and deal with those places, dissolve the powers that are there, take them out. Did you hear me? Do what? Take them out. That was what made Moses to be able to bring Israel out of Egypt. The reason was because there were powers that held the captivity of Israel in Egypt was not ordinary. There were demonic implications and complications. That was the reason Moses would do a miracle. The magician will also do a miracle. They would do one, then they would do another one. So there are demonic events that were holding the children of Israel inside there for 400 years. They couldn't come out. And a man needed to come to deal with it. And the reason why Israel was in Egypt for 400 years in captivity was because For those 400 years, Israel could not throw up a person in the mold of Moses. They couldn't produce a personality that can engage. And for as long as Israel has no such, could not produce, could not throw up such personality. Children of Abraham, they were, yeah, we hear. Jacob, yes, we hear. Jacob brought you here. Why not Jacob who brought all of you here? Children of covenant, we hear. Those are narratives. Those are history. Somebody need to face the gods of Egypt. Somebody need to face the magician. And it came to a point, Moses threw stick down. They throw stick down. Stick becomes snake. Stick becomes snake. Moses said, okay, you are all losing your sticks. The Bible says that the snake of Moses, not the stick of Moses, the snake of Moses swallowed all the snakes of the magicians. They left the palace without their rods. Somebody need to take the rod off the hand of these crooks. Somebody need to take the rod off the hand of these nemesis fellows, these nonsensical fellows, these deceptions. What type of thing is this? We had only one snake, and that is bad enough. You produce more snakes. Is that the work of God? We had just a few frogs. You came and multiplied the frog. Each time we do one, the little water that is left, you also come and turn that one to blood. We have to deal with you. And it came to a point, Moses did one, they tried to do it, and they couldn't do it. Then they said, this is the finger of God. From that point, we began to see the road opening up for Israel to lift Egypt. Until that finger shows up. Hitherto, for so many of you, this finger had remained like this. Hitherto, for some of you, and at this conference, I'm praying. I prayed for you before I came here, that this finger will shoot out. 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 And the enemy will confess to it that this is the finger of God. And when I got to Bashita, the young men told me, they said, sir, there are a lot of activities going on here. If this city will be delivered, it has to start from here. Infiltrating the enemy's territory. These were spies. Spies are secret agent people. They are the ones to let us know where the enemy concentrate their powers and personnel and resources. I prayed in Bashita. I gathered the whole city. I removed my shoes. I looked up to God and I cried. I wept. I knelt down. I said, oh Lord, somebody said they will speak to the land and the land will hear them. In a place where there are prophets. In a place where there are prophets. So I said, I poured the oil down. I said, I take the land back. I give it back to the owner. Because the Bible says the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. And somebody is coming to say that they own the land. He's a liar. And we have to prove it. I went to the farm. I lifted my hands over the sugarcane, the dry sugarcane that was standing. I prayed for them. I called them back to life. Within a month, the whole plantation became green again. You can ask. You can ask. And the factory that shut down started to work. Coca-Cola started to pack truck trailer loads in front of the factory to load sugar to go and do. Do Coca-Cola. Those of you that the enemy had closed you down, we will reopen you. Did you hear what I said? You will soon reopen. Stand up and say, I'm coming back.